Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we have a topic scaffolding. The scaffolding temporary work platform, which one we are using there in the construction site, that one is called scaffolding. The scaffolding by material, we have a two type of scaffolding. Number one, tube and coupler scaffolding, and number two, the system scaffolding. By weight, we have a three type of scaffolding: lightweight scaffolding, medium weight scaffolding, and special scaffolding or heavyweight scaffolding. The lightweight scaffolding, one person and 20 kg in square meter. Medium weight scaffolding, two person and 40 kg weight and tools and material they can keep to there. And this one is 2% and 40 kg, 1 square meter. And more than this, if we have a requirement there, we are putting a more weight or more people, then we are erecting to special scaffolding or heavyweight scaffolding, heavy duty scaffolding. The other thing, by height, we have a two categories: less than 6 meter and more than 6 meter. Less than 6 meter, scaffolding supervisor, he can erect the scaffolding, and after that he can sign the inspection tag. And more than 6 meter, if we are erecting a scaffolding, then scaffolding inspector, he can assign to there and check the scaffolding, then after that he can sign to there at the tag, inspection tag. And more than 12 meter, when we are erecting a scaffolding, then we need to design engineer, scaffolding design engineer is making a design for that scaffolding. The other thing, the last provincial department in Aramco side, if they are giving approval, then after that we can erect a scaffolding more than 12 meters. And those are basic thing which one we are using. By type, we have a 4 type of scaffolding. Number one, mobile scaffolding, tower scaffolding, standard scaffolding, and number 3, bracket scaffolding, and number 4, underhang or suspended scaffolding. This one is basic 4 type. Okay, mobile scaffolding, standard scaffolding or tower scaffolding, and bracket scaffolding and suspended scaffolding or underhang scaffolding. And this 4 types. Mobile scaffolding, we can move one place to the place in the building, and proper surface is there, and ground area as well. At that area, we can erect a mobile scaffolding. But the other ones, structure scaffolding, which one we can consider towers or side at the side of buildings, we are erecting a scaffolding. Then we check to basic, first of all, the stability of ground. If that area surface is well, there is a strong place, and we can start from the base plate. But if that area is steady area, then we keep to first of all this one soil board, and then that soil board, after that we can put to this one, then adjustable screw, then tube. Then when we are erecting there, first we start to first steps, that one is kicker lift. Then after that the bay lift, okay, or kicker lift, and then braces and cross braces, side braces, these are things. And then we check to clamps, then we check to access, then we reach to platform, and there is we require the toe board, mid rail, top rail, drop bar, and access we keep to more than 1 meter above the platform. And mostly we are keeping a scaffolding in 70, this access in 70 angle. And in the mobile scaffolding, we must be checked to wheels, because this scaffolding can move to one place to the place, and with stopper. The other thing, it's very important thing with the mobile scaffolding, if anybody is working at the mobile scaffolding, at that time the other person cannot move to that scaffolding. If the person is upside walking, the other person cannot move. They must be come down. Who is standing upside the scaffolding, he come down. Then after that, they can pull, move to that place. But person cannot travel at the scaffolding. During this work, if we have a scaffolding, any type of scaffolding, when we reach to 1.8 meter, mostly work at height we consider if we reach to 1.2 meter, that our activities work at height. But when we reach to 1.8 meter height, at that time we must be use some proper protection system. Okay, we need to, yes, fall arrest system. Mean we need the full body harness. If we have a height, then we can use to net also. We can use to their proper guardrail system. Okay, these all things is required to there. If when we reach to 1.8 meter above height, then after that we require these are protection system. But when we are letting or something, we are working to 1.2 meter. It means 1.2 meter we reach to there. That work is work at height. We need to some platform. And 1 meter, if we have some activity, some work, we can use the lead. Only 1 meter. More than 1 meter, when we are going to start something, then we need the 1.2 meter. When we reach to there, we need the proper platform. Which platform we consider as a scaffolding. We make a scaffolding. If we have a work more than 1.2 meter height, then we make the scaffolding. By ladder, we cannot work to there. We make proper platform, proper work platform. And for that purpose, if anybody is working at the scaffolding, one time only, one person can travel at the ladder. All people together they cannot. If one person is reached at platform, then next person he can start to travel. And when they are using the ladder, they always use the 3 in contact. 2 hands, 1 foot. 2 foot, 1 hand. Always when they are traveling to there. Nobody can take any material in the hand. When they reach to there, then after that we use to the pulleys and these are things, then we can pull by rope, and nobody can throw to any material up to down, down to up, or side also. The throwing is not allowed to anywhere, in the work side also. And horse playing also not allowed to there during the work. And when the person is pulling a material, he is giving to there, okay, some tubes or other material, clamps, and these are things, they must be used to proper bucket. By bucket, he can take to up and down. He cannot throw any clamps or anything. By hand also they sometimes, but at that time they are using the 3 people. They must be stand at the platform 1, 2, 3, and then when they are pulling to some material, taking to up, then 2 person one time they must be hold to that pipes, planks. 1 person, again this reach to second person, then they 2, and this one is remaining 1. Then 2 and remaining 1. Like this, they can transfer to their material. But mostly they put it in the bucket, then after that they tie it, they put the 2 or 3 knots there. Then after that they can pull. Directly open material they cannot pull to there. They properly tie, then after that they can pull to this material they give to there. And for the material transportation, they cannot throw. From when they are going to dismantle to their scaffolding, at that time also they cannot throw. Up to down also they cannot throw. Down to up also cannot. And they must be removed, open to these all clamps, dismantling time, then they can tie and use the bucket, and then they drop to this material proper way. And who is using to this rope? Because that person is standing at the ground. He cannot stand under the suspended load. He must be stay a little bit far, and then he can pull to there. Okay, under the load, under the material, he cannot. If they tie also, they cannot stay under the load. He can stay far a little bit, and then after that he can pull to deliver the material there, bring the material down. The scaffolding team always wearing a full body harness, because this is the dress of the scaffolding people. You know, same like if the people working in offshore, they are wearing a life jacket, because this is the requirement, this is the dress. And the scaffolding team, safety officer, supervisor, or anybody related with the scaffolding, scaffolder 1, scaffolder 2, they are people always, when they are coming to job site, they are wearing the full body harness. The safety officer also are not working always upside, but he is wearing the full body harness today. This is the dress of the work at height people. The other thing, the scaffolder team, they have a system, scaffolder 1, scaffolder 2. They are scaffolder 1, he is erecting the scaffolding. Scaffolder 2, who is giving the material to them. Because they are passed, they trained, they getting a certificate work at height. Then after that, the scaffolder 1 and 2, they also getting a certificate, they are properly trained, they are getting a training from the TUV and Aramco and everywhere. Then after that, they can work. The scaffolding supervisor, also he is giving a proper exam. If he pass, then he can work as a scaffolding supervisor. And scaffolding inspector also, he is giving a proper exam. If they qualify, pass, then after that he can work as a scaffolding inspector. And these all activities which were related to the scaffolding, if the people, they well trained, they know these all things, then after that they can work. And the card available with the people, then otherwise HSE officer, when he is going to there, he check the site. If the guys have a proper card, he is a trained, then they allow to work. Otherwise, they stop. And with the helmet also, we are attaching to this sticker. If the person working at the height, they have a training, have a sticker, then after that he can work. Okay? And during the work at height, everything, all tools, helmets, including our everything, our safety glasses also, we have a proper tie system. Everything we must be tied. Our tools, pliers, spanners, these all things, we must be tied with our full body harness because we are walking up to down. We cannot keep to one place because we are renting the scaffolding. And the other thing, when we are going to there, we are working to at the scaffolding, we must be tied 100% tie off. Always 100% tie off. We attach to our both hooks to some area, which one is above our height. We cannot keep to this. We tie in the down level and after that we are climbing to upside. This is not allowed. We always take our hooks and tie to above our height, and then we can work to there in the scaffolding. When we are finding an anchorage point, this one also we must be checked to there. Which anchorage point we are putting to their pipes or supports or pipelines or some T-iron or something. That one first check to that capacity, or this capacity can hold to us, arrest to us. Because if we fill down, this one is stable to us, we can hang to there, this anchor point or hold to us or no. First we check to those all. If that is strong post, we can tie to there. Otherwise, we make first our anchorage point, then after that we can work to that area. Some area, we have a long area, we work it to there, then we are using a proper live line. Okay, that steel, one side also we tie to the other side also. There we are using the U-bolt. And U-bolt, when we are using to the for the live line, at that time we must be keep to proper U-bolt, and the dead end side we keep to is U side. U side we keep to dead end side. And the other live side we keep to bolt. Okay, turn back, then we put to the, during this one also we can show to you some pictures, because after this one is basic information I am giving to you. Then now we are going to start to this. And when in Aramco side we are working to there, this one we must be keep in our mind. This one GI 8.001. These all information you can find there about the scaffolding. If you want to know about the scaffolding, what is the scaffolding, how we erect, what is the standard, how we use to these all tube, which type of material we required, what is the thickness of these materials. These are things you can find in the GI 8.001. And the other thing, the flange thickness 1.75 inch. Okay, means the near to 2 inch planks we can use to there for the planks, wooden planks thickness. And the other thing, the thickness, the planks width 9 inch and 12 inch we can use to there. 9 inch width or 12 inch. And always when we are using some walking way or something, we cannot use the one plank. Always we keep must be 2 planks. Means 18 inch or 24 inch width we can use for the small, some area we use to some. We keep to outside the platform also, we cannot keep the one plank. We must be keep to 2 planks for the lifting of some material or something. Okay, at that time also we keep 2 planks, not a one. At the top place, if we are using to some planks platform we are making, must be 2 planks. Less than 1 plank, less than 2 planks we cannot use. So if the 9 inch then become 18 inch. If the 12 inch then become 24 inch. Okay, this one is basic thing which one I share with you. And now several things is remaining. We are showing to you clamps, tubes, couplers, how we can see to there, and which type of material we are using to there. And sometimes we are for the ladder we are using the ladder clamp. Okay, the half clamp also that one. And these are things we are going to explain to you properly now. Okay, I hope little bit you understand about the
Yes,
press
yes.
house scaffolding. Thank you.